Good evening and welcome to the Star Wars Guys YouTube channel where the Force is family. I am Mando on Fire, aka Michael, and today we are going to delve into what I would like to call the consequences of Disney's actions. As yet again, we will be talking about the Galactic Star Cruiser taking a massive L. And of course, I know that we've talked about this topic far too many times and it feels like we're just beating the dead horse at this point. But let's go over it one more time. And of course, if you feel like that Disney is taking L's left and right, and you agree with what we have to say, be sure to hit like and subscribe, just to get better content that we share. As well as feel free to hit like and subscribe to our friends, and let's get right into it. So, this article is coming straight from WD News Today, where the headline says, and quote, breaking news. Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser of Voyages now offering just one dinner service each night due to low attendance. And let's just face it, we all knew that this was coming anyways, but let's just go over damage control. It says at least one upcoming Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser voyage is only offering only one dinner service per night instead of two, as the expensive experience continues to have lower occupancy than Disney would like. Not surprising, but we'll move on anyways. As we reported last year that the demand for the Galactic Star Cruiser was down and Disney was giving away more stays for free, they started offering just one dinner service on some voyages in the fall, as well as cutting cast member hours because some voyages only had 25% occupancy. Disney has even canceled some Galactic Star Cruiser voyages this year and rescheduled guests for other dates. Like I said, we all knew that this was going to happen just because. Let's look at the pricing for specifically the Galactic Star Cruiser because it's a joke is really what it is. And obviously, before even looking at the specific prices, honestly, an average Joe like me isn't going to be able to pay for this. They're expecting people that are basically loaded like a baked potato when it comes to their wallets. So, over here is technically the quote-unquote cheaper option when it comes to what the stays that they're providing, where keep in mind, if I were to book the hotel right now, I would have to have somebody with me. And it says, quote, two guests per cabin and $1,209 a night, or just about $5,000 for each voyage. And of course, feel free to take a second or two and familiarize with all of the pricings for every other night. And of course, this actually does not account for the different sort of levels that one could invest in when it comes to the rates. And I'll further delve into the article and bring it back up here just to show you exactly what that looks like. And so, continuing the article, it says here guests scheduled for March 6th through the 8th voyage are told that they will be only having one dinner service per night, and usually guests are assigned to one of the two services. This continued for future voyages as well, despite low occupancy. Yet Disney has not budgeted on the experience's hefty price. Ouch. And here it's basically saying that it's a nearly $5,000 per cabin and offers a 3-day, 2-night immersion of the Star Wars adventure on the fictitious cruise ship, where guests are put against the resistance of the First Order, and it includes live entertainment, themed meals, an excursion to Batuu, or as we like to call it, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, including what it calls a climactic battle for the galaxy. And so, the cruise ship, on the other hand, has a total of 100 guest rooms, including the standard cabins, the Galaxy class, and the Grand Captain Suites, where, let's just put it this way, the Grand Captain Suites, as we can imagine, would be what's considered the presidential suite, so to speak. And that's pretty much the end of the article right there. Now, I do want to preface one thing. This is not a video that's going to outright hate on the Galactic Star Cruiser, because in all honesty, I want to stay here. I really want to stay here. But this is actually what's happening. where because not enough people are actually staying at the hotel, they're having to make budget cuts with the hotel, from canceling some of the excursions, as they call it, to reducing the amount of meals or dinners that they can provide their guests, as well as even going as far as cutting down hours for cast members. And of course, I'll link the article in the description just so that you can read it for yourself. But as I said in the beginning of the video, it's the consequences of Disney's actions for giving us two things: low quality for high prices. And they have to fix that if they want better attendance for this hotel. And so, in order for us, people like me, to be able to pay for this, they're going to have to lower the prices, as well as they're going to need to make this about as much bang for our buck as we can, for lack of better words. They need to make it cheaper while producing higher quality, just because we all know that Disney is capable of doing this, but they're just not doing it for some reason. But, like I said, that's really up to Disney at this point, but their consequences are clearly showing through this article. So, with that in mind, I'm going to end the video here. So, thank you all for watching this video. Once again, just be sure to hit like and subscribe if you think that the Galactic Star Cruiser is just one massive L. In fact, type in L in the comments if you think that the Galactic Star Cruiser is just more trouble than it's worth. And we want to thank you and have a good evening. And just remember, unlike how Disney views its fan base nowadays, just remember the Force is family. Thank you.